we're gonna work on a fire cabinet. This one's super rusty because I got it from Toys R Us. Rip our childhood. We're gonna see if we can't make nice, pretty stuff because it's cheaper to do this than it is to pay people to do it. Only problem is we don't really know what we're doing, so it might look that way too. And then we're gonna work on getting spotlights in here because while the previous owner had no problem running it into shit, I do not want to hit a deer because it might hurt my face, and my face is beautiful, just like you.
So I'm just gonna put this on time lapse. Y'all gonna watch him play with spaghetti over here, and I'm gonna go.
Not gonna do shit.
I'm just gonna go sit in the corner. So yeah, check it out.
What's up? We started having progress today, and then we didn't. We ran out of stuff.
Today's not really there's just no motivation. You know, the time change kind of screwed us.
Did it? Is that what you're blaming?
Mm-hmm.
Started getting the oven together, got all the wires hooked together, don't have self-tappers. Was going to fix everything to it so that all we have to do is grab the self-tappers, and don't have the fucking bolts. So now what we're doing is putting the interior back together, because I was going to use this switch to bridge some stuff, but we do everything at night because we're night shifters and we need to stay awake. And the benefit of that is we're not you know, leaving our significant others or whatever when we do things at night because they're asleep. The downside is that nothing's open. So when we need self-tappers or anything like that, you can wait until like 6 in the morning. And ain't nobody got time for that. That, and it's like 25 degrees and we didn't start the fire today, so it's getting cold and I'm getting, oh no.
So Menards, if you want to go ahead and
give us like 5 million bolts because we never know what size we need.
Well, that, or if you guys just want to go ahead and be open 24 hours, just us, probably. Actually, there'd probably be more than just us. Be greatly appreciative.
Justice for kids. Isn't that a clothing store?
I think so. I think there's one at the mall. I don't know. I don't go to the mall anymore.
No?
No. Try not to.
Oh, right.
Are we going on a trip? On our favorite rocket ship?
Did you hear that?
The core supports are laid on top of the car.
You got it. We're also, when we get all the wiring stuff, we're also going to work on, one, putting a horn here so that we can do the beep, 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 beep at people. And two, we're going to reapproach this thing because the previous owner put it on. And we have to push the collar away instead of pull it forward to take the wheel off. And that seems a little odd.
That and I can't put the steering wheel back on.
When we decide to do the 24-hour of lemons, Jay is probably not going to be able to like be our second, third, fourth fill-in runner. He's probably going to be the first runner of the day because we can't be dealing with trying to do a fast swap and him struggle busting hard with the steering wheel.
No, I'll just go out there and get us in first place.
Yep. As long as we give you a pipe wrench because you can't get the fucking steering wheel on, so you just have to like pair of vice grips. There you go. That'll be easier. Just clink. I don't know what the hell you're gonna do with your left arm. Go out there with Budweiser. It doesn't say anything about it.
Yeah. Just hold the beer can out the out of the driver window while holding the wheel.
Sir, you can't have an open container in the vehicle. It's outside.
Yeah, it's not in the car. It's outside the vehicle.
I'm not an animal.
I don't want to mess up the interior. Look at this beautiful interior. It's just you got the nice carpet. Nice carpet.
Yeah, it's actually not bad. It needs cleaned up a whole bunch. And I want to get us a stereo because whoever did the in stereo actually looks like they might have known what they were doing. But I don't know if this is the stock BMW connector or not.
I doubt it, because that all looks aftermarket connector stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So the problem is that when people do a stereo and then they decide to keep the stereo, they don't take the frickin' connector with them, which means now I have to cut all of those wires or undo those connections in there. That looks like an absolute pain in the ass. Or I can figure out what this goes to, which is probably going to be impossible, and buy a cheap stereo and plug it in. Or rip the whole damn thing out and go the way of them big boy racers and get a Bluetooth system in here, which I wouldn't mind doing, but costs money, and money ain't free. You gotta work hard.
And we don't.
Not in the slightest. So, you know, if you want to sponsor us, we're poor.
Everything we do is in this garage right here.
You want to see your ad on the wall?
Yeah, we will gladly hang banners of people's ads.
I'm gonna have to get decals made. That's like your name here. just you can just put your name somewhere on the wall.
It will totally give you shout outs. You can send us merch. We'll wear your merch everywhere. We love t-shirts. We love t-shirts. We love hats, as you can tell, because every video me and him are wearing a hat. You know, we will wear your merch if you send us merch. So, you know, just send us merch. We'll rock it. We'll give you a shout out every now and then. Small businesses, make us some shirts or some merch. We'll wear it in our videos. They'll get the views. It's fine. What?
I don't even think we can say for the tens of you. I don't even know if that's a thing that we can do. I'll steal from Rock Bucket Motoring. Find me, Jason. We're gonna dye all of this stuff too. Are we? Yeah. I don't know what the hell happened here.
I was looking at it the other day.
Lose half the vinyl. But whatever. Eventually, we're gonna dye all this headliner and stuff, and probably re-dye the floor, and everything in here needs cleaned up. And
actually, the dash, I'm surprised, isn't that bad.
Yeah,
I was expecting, really like when we first were gonna go look at this car, I was expecting the dash to just be cracked. Like,
yeah, terrible.
Dodge Ram style.
I will say this much: this car is pretty loud. Given that it's given that it's only running headers. So one of the other morons just bought a I'm claiming you, Timpson. Deal with it. One of the other morons just bought a welder. So we're gonna have some welding stuff done. One of which is the exhaust, so that I feel comfortable driving this car at 3 in the morning. Because while I don't have a lot of neighbors, I do have neighbors, and I know that I would want to murder someone if they started up a straight header to anything at 3 in the morning. So we're gonna get exhaust, and we're gonna get the frame in the front fixed.
We should go put this in my garage. I'll bring it down here at like midnight, like when I usually come down here one day. Well, they'd love me there, wouldn't they?
The good news is, since you're a city boy and you live with them highfalutin types, is that they're not gonna mind so much.
You know, they will.
Well, or I'm sorry, they will mind, but you won't know about it because all they'll do is just like bitch in their Karen attitudes to people, and because they're highfalutin city folks, like you.
Wow.
They don't have straps, so we don't have to worry about getting gatted.
No, we don't.
Yeah, they got guns out here. Those are those
out here.
Those are those things police carry, just in case you weren't aware. You've been out of the country for a while. It's okay.
I need to go back to where I grew up.
In the suburbs
of the west side. Cup holders.
Yeah. Let me know how that fucking works.
Yeah. This vehicle is equipped with a microfilter for passenger ventilation. Well, it's on headers, so we're gonna die of exhaust fumes anyway. Does this seat have heated seats?
No. I don't think so.
I was gonna say, because we could at least hook this side up.
It doesn't have heated seats.
Sad face.
Yep. Probably leave those switches in there. The way the switches work in this car, at least when Tom was looking at it, and the other one, is that, which means that seat probably does have heated seats. I don't know. We have to unbolt it and look underneath of it. But probably leave these in here because according to him, this isn't like a switch. It's like it's not a live switch that interrupts the signal. It sends a signal to the computer, and the computer then sends the power. So we might leave these here and rewire them because this seat is really cheap and probably made of PVC or something. Because I don't know. Actually, it might be metal. Whatever. At the end of the day, eventually I will spend $900 and probably buy a Recaro seat that has heat because while I want to be a boy racer, I want to be a comfortable boy racer. Comfy.
And it's cold here 9 months out of the year.
Yeah, and this will be doing mad skids in the snow at some point in time.
Mad skids. We're just going full cinder, bud.
Probably not full send, and that's how you break shit. But this car will be out in the snow at some point in time after we get full exhaust so people don't hate us. And we'll probably be pulling a shovel behind it so that we can potentially almost murder our friends because you'll never live more than when you are closer to death. Take that home.
Hey guys, we got some stuff done. What's next? What's next video? What do you think?
Next video, I think we're probably going to knock out the horn and getting the interior back together if we decide to record any of that, and we should be able to figure out a way to get this switch operational, hopefully.
Yeah. I mean, it's, you know, been in there for a while. We just haven't done anything. But that's whatever. It happens.
It's only been in there for a week.
Yeah. So, yeah. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't already subscribe, please consider hitting the subscribe button and hit the bell so you know when we post. So we will talk at you guys in a week, I guess, right?
Yeah, thanks for checking out our video.
So,
Bye, friends!
what was that?
No, I already said it.
Video just opens to your butt.
God. This is the t-shirt that I won.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the Cruising Car Show in Indiana. Those people were real nice. I'm gonna go there again.
By the way, you're doing the opening. Go.